Engrossed committee substitute for House Bill 4012, West Virginia Religious Freedom Restoration Act. Third reading of the bill.
Questions on passage of the bill? Senator from Morgan.
Thank you, Mr. President. We had a lengthy debate here on the floor yesterday about amendments, so I doubt that much more needs to be said. Let me just walk through with the members so they'll recall. Under the strike and insert amendment adopted by the body last night, as that was amended by this body last night, let me tell you what the engrossed bill looks like. It still has 7 sections. A new article, Article 11C in Chapter 5. Article 1, simply the short title, the West Virginia Religious Freedom Protection Act. Section 2 states the purposes, again, citations to the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of West Virginia, Supreme Court cases of the United States, Supreme Court case in West Virginia. Definitions are set forth in Article 3, or Section 3. The defined terms are exercise of religion, governmental action, and substantially burden, are the 3 defined terms. Section 4 is the test construction provided for under the article. The test is, again, I'll say the strict scrutiny test, which means a compelling state interest and no less restrictive alternative. That test would apply to cases where a person believes his exercise of religion, his free exercise of religion, has been substantially burdened or is likely to be substantially burdened by governmental action. Now, the body adopted an amendment last night that adds a couple subsections to that section. So new subsection D, subsection E provide that notwithstanding anything to the contrary, the article does not apply in certain situations. And one is federal, state, or local anti-discrimination laws or ordinances, and the other is child health laws or ordinances concerning child vaccinations. And as to both classes of exemptions, doesn't matter when the ordinances were adopted. And there's an express provision now in this bill that both of those are compelling governmental interests. That the least restrictive means of obtaining or furthering that compelling governmental interest. The remaining 3 sections of the bill are Section 5 makes clear that the free exercise of religion set forth in the previous sections applies equally to churches and religious institutions. Section 6 identifies 4 things which government may expressly not do. And Section 7, as we discussed last night, addresses the scope and intention of the legislature in enacting the article if it does. I would be happy to try to answer questions, Mr. President. Otherwise, urge the members of this body to follow their hearts and consciences.
Questions on passage of the bill? Is there discussion? If not, question for the Senate is, shall the bill pass? All those in favor will vote yea. Those opposed will vote nay. The clerk prepare the machine. Has every member voted? If so, the clerk close the machine, ascertain the results on this question. 7 yeas, 27 nays, 0 absent, not voting. Less than a majority of those present voting having voted in the affirmative, I declare the bill rejected. Clerk will communicate the action of the Senate to the House.